Hello everyone, Alchemist here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your support. Today is a tarot reading for you, and it's going to be a past life reading. Who are you in your past life? This is a prominent past life that you're supposed to know about, and it is connected to this current reincarnation that you're having right now. We all have had many past lives, and in each new life, we are reborn and we carry with us imprints of our behavior, of our karma, hence why karma cannot disappear. It is carried to the next life. So whatever you reap in your karmic bank account, good or bad, it follows you to the next lifetime. And the Buddha mentioned rebirth instead of reincarnation, meaning that it is not one soul that keeps reincarnating over and over and over, but it's attributes of consciousness, imprints that are carried away through spirit from one body to the next. So rebirth and reincarnation are different. I explained this in one of my lives, in one of my recent lives. You can check it out here on this channel about the difference between rebirth and reincarnation. They're not the same thing, but if you want to know more information about that, you can watch that video. So I'm going to invite you to pick one of these two piles. Feel free to pick the one that resonates the most. This is a collective reading. You can also watch both piles. Maybe there's messages in both piles for you. Let's get right to it. I'm going to start with the pile on my right hand. And before I move forward, I want to remind you that I offer exclusive past live readings and future live readings catered to your energy, to who you are, and many other services, including consultations, spells, rituals, sigils. You can find them in the link in the description box below. Let's get right to it. Who were you in your past life? Sochloromondes kitresh muz evrech ereleremendech kosmolorof otach zesh trusmaf Sochloromondes kitres imechendes transfomochonde kreskuleremen. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords reversed, the King of Swords, swords and swords, interesting. And we have the High Priestess reversed. A major arcana that is reversed. So in your past life, this is your energy of the king. You're a king. And as you can see from the looks of this king, you were very mystical, very mysterious, very powerful. Your energy was very connected to spirit. You were very much into the occult, into occult practices, into magic. And in this lifetime, you devoted your whole life to learn about the occult secrets of existence, about how to use magic to manifest what you want in your life. You were thriving with this magic. You didn't have any obstacles. Everything went smoothly for you. The universe was supporting you. But you were lacking one thing. We have the High Priestess reversed. Your divine feminine was not activated, which is necessary to achieve mastery. So you focused on your divine masculine, you focused on occult practices, on magic. You were a king, an actual king. You ruled over a lot of people, but your divine feminine was not activated. So your magic was lacking love, it was lacking compassion, and understanding what other people are going through. So you're not a very compassionate king. And you missed a lot of elements about knowledge, about magic, because your divine feminine was not activated. Because your heart chakra was not really working. So, and we have the swords here. You see this aura of this king because it's air. So it's very cold. There's no warmth. There's no love. So you were very cold. You wanted to achieve everything in the way you wanted to achieve it. It was like your way or the highway. It had to be in the way you thought about it. The wisdom of the high priestess was lacking in your life, and you were not open for it. You were not ready to learn it. You were not ready to see it. Let's pull a couple more cards to clarify. We have the Fool, a major arcana. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles, abundance. So in this past life, you thought you were aligned. You had everything you desired. And you thought you're on the right path. You thought you're doing the right thing. Even though the High Priestess wisdom was lacking from your life. Some things were revealed to you, but not everything was revealed to you. Because your Divine Feminine, again, it was not activated. This is Divine Feminine, the Fool, the Wise Fool. And here in the card we have the figure of a female. It means it's the Divine Feminine. But it's also the air energy, so it's the same. So this, what I'm reading this here, is that this is you being reborn in this lifetime. In your last lifetime, you were a king, a cold, powerful, magical king, obsessed with magic. But in this reincarnation, you were born as a female with still having the air energy. So you're probably an air sign. And in this lifetime, you're reborn to experience something different, to become the Fool who goes on a journey to transmute his or her energy. You're supposed to go on a journey and learn about the Divine Feminine. That's why the Fool is a female figure, and you're probably actually a woman in this lifetime. So you were a man in your previous life, you're a woman this lifetime, and you're supposed to go on a beautiful journey, connect more to nature, because this knight is in the heart of nature. He's the Knight of Pentacles. So connect more to nature, to the earth element, which you're still lacking. That's why it's reversed. You're still embodying that air element within you. You still have it from your past life. So you're very airy, you're flowy, you're following the universe. You still have a lot of magic that you've learned in that past life, but you need to connect to the earth element. You need to connect to nature more, which you're not doing. And that's going to lead you to abundance. It's going to lead you to the next level, to new phases in your life where you can understand the secrets of the universe, which you were obsessed with in your past life. But in your past life, you didn't get there. So in this lifetime, you can understand the secrets of the universe and why this rebirth is happening. This reincarnation is always happening. So in this lifetime, you have another mission, because what happened here is the transition went from your past life to your current life. Because in your past life, the High Priestess was reversed. So in this lifetime, you're supposed to make it upright, so you can become the High Priestess. But you can only become the High Priestess if you go on the current journey you are in right now. And you watching this video is part of this journey. So you can connect to nature, understand the physical reality, and uncover the secrets of the universe. Not through power, not through being a king, not through magic, but through you transmuting yourself into your highest version. Very, very interesting energy here. We have the Page of Water. And again, it's in the heart of nature. For you, connecting to nature is very, very essential. It's something actually that you didn't do much in your past life. You barely connected to nature. Because look where the king was, in his castle, on his throne, and that's it. Giving orders to everyone to do what they're supposed to do. So you barely had any connection to nature. So you have to connect to the element of earth, the element of water. So you have to spend more time in nature, hiking, camping, going for long walks. Nature is going to help you uncover the secrets that you're looking for, the secrets of the universe. because it's your calling, it's your mission. Another major arcana, we have Temperance. So take the time to do the work that is necessary in this lifetime. You started the work in your previous life, you're continuing it right now, but you don't want to drag this to another lifetime. That's what I'm hearing. Try to finish this cycle in this lifetime so you can close it and move on to the next level. You don't want to drag this any longer. So follow your intuition, follow the signs that come from the universe, use your divine feminine, be loving, be helpful, generate good karma, because you did generate quite a lot of bad karma in your past life. You were very cold, you didn't care for a lot of people, so that is some karma that you need to pay back, but work on generating good karma in this lifetime as well, so you can close the cycle. And one last card. The Ten of Wands. Oh, and the bottom of the deck, I want to show here. The Chariot, another major arcana. You came back to this lifetime to liberate yourself, to become free from these indoctrinations that stem from your past life. Being a king requires a lot of rules. Maybe it involves religion as well. It involves law. So you came back in this lifetime to liberate yourself from all of that. And the only way to do so is to keep moving forward. Don't be stuck somewhere. Don't stop. Never settle. Always keep moving forward on your dragon. And this is a beautiful depiction. Oh, sorry, this is not the Chariot. This is the Strength card. I don't know why I said it's Chariot. It's the Strength card. It's number 8. It's not number 7. I thought it was number 7. So this is the Strength card. This lifetime, you liberating yourself is going to make you stronger and free. And it's going to make you ride your dragon. This dragon is a guardian spirit of yours that you lost the connection with because you were a cold king. So you forgot that you even had a connection with a beautiful dragon. So this is going to activate your fire because you're very airy. There's a lot of air within you. So the fire in you is dormant. So you liberating yourself, you going on this beautiful journey is going to activate the fire within you and make you much stronger and help you become who you truly are. Okay? And this is what I have for this beautiful pile. I'm going to move on to the next pile. A beautiful lesson that you're learning in this lifetime. Something you started before and that you're continuing. So good luck on this beautiful journey. Before I move on to the next pile, I want to remind you that I have a Patreon page called Temple of Initiation. If you join my Patreon, not only you will support my quest and my journey, but you will also get access to exclusive content, readings, long and short format, information about alchemy, magic, rituals, spells, and sigils. You can access all of this on my Patreon, link in the description box below. Thank you very much, and let's move on to the other pile I was holding with my left hand. Krestrulmurundes mich irres kummen tros muholoroondes kifrenzoch istrom mech irreven zostoch. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. Interesting. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting energy here. In your past life, you were lost. You were a commoner. You were not a king. You were not a queen. You were not an emperor, a priest, a priestess, none of that. You were a regular person who was lost. Okay? This is very interesting because it's rare when these energies come. It's usually the prominent energies of rulers and kings and queens that come because this is a collective reading. So it's rare to have a random energy come. This feels kind of random. You were a commoner, a regular person who was lost, chasing money. You were chasing money, chasing magic, and you were trying to use magic to make money because you had a lack of abundance. You were broke. You didn't have a lot of money. And you were obsessed with magic, Hence why in this lifetime you're still obsessed with magic, with the occult. But in your past life, you were trying to use that magic in any shape or form, good or bad, to make money. You were even okay tricking people. You know, the energy of a charlatan. Someone who would just trick people, make them believe that they actually can do magic just so they can take money from people. They will make, like, for example, a potion or a drink, and they say, if you buy this potion from me, you will attract the love of your life. This potion, drink it, you don't know what's in it, but it's going to cost you this much. Drink it, you're going to attract your love, or you're going to get your ex back. Stuff like that. You were ready to make money by any means, but you chose to use magic for it. You're choosing to trick people, so you generated a lot of bad karma because of that. That's why we have this Five of Swords here, and we have this Nine of Pentacles. This is a representation of your energy in the past life. And you did learn magic because of this Three of Wands. You did learn magic. You did study about magic. You read books about magic, but it was not honest. It was not true. It was not even who you were or who you are right now. You did it only for the sake of making money because you thought it's a good source of money. You thought learning magic is a good source of money. That's why you learned it. And the little things that you learned, you started using it to trick people to make money. So you generated a lot of bad karma. And let me show you the bottom of the deck here. It's a Tower. Tower card upright. So your past life was not very good. And sometimes the readings will reveal to you what's not good, especially when it comes to past lives. So that's why there's this Tower card. This sums up your past life. Your past life was a tower moment, all in all. You were lost. And that's why that's the first word that came to me, is that you were lost as a regular human being. Let's pull a couple more cards. We have the Empress. Interesting. Okay, this energy shifted so much. The energy is completely powerful right now. And I'm reading this as you in this lifetime. It's exactly like the first pile where it shifted from past life to current life. So those cards ended with the Tower summing up your past life. Now we're talking about this lifetime. You're an Empress. Or you have the energy of an Empress. But I'm going to build up on that. Wait a second. Because this reading is very interesting. We have the Five of Cups. Look how powerful. Oh, wow. Look how powerful this card is. I'm going to zoom it to you guys so you can see it. Can you see how beautiful this card is? Mind you, this is the Five of Cups. In the previous cards I picked, we had the Five of Swords, which was part of your previous life. So your past life had the Five of Swords. Now you're the Empress, but you have the Five of Cups. And then the Six of Swords. Very, very interesting energy. So in this lifetime, you were born as an Empress. That means, differently from your previous life, you're wealthy, you have money, you're not struggling with money. You're an Empress. You have everything you desire, you have everything you need. But you might ask, Seth, but you always teach us about karma. How come in the past life I was doing such negative things, doing a lot of bad things, which accumulated bad karma? How come you're born Empress? Empress that has money, that has luxury, that don't struggle financially. The reason why is because what I heard is you being an Empress in this lifetime is good karma that have ripened from even previous lives, even before the past life that I just mentioned. These are past lives that happened way before, where you were an amazing person and you gathered so much good karma there, and that good karma ripened in this lifetime. So that's why it was time for you to get that good karma in this lifetime, not in the previous one, where you were a charlatan. Yes, that's how karma works. Sometimes it will ripen, it will come into effect many reincarnations later. And it works the same for good or bad karma. And that's why you were blessed with a lot of great things in this lifetime, because of some ancient past lives where you were an incredible person, an incredible human being, or an incredible soul in general. Because karma transcends being a human or not. You could have been another being in another dimension, but you still gathered good karma. So that karma ripened, hence why you became an empress, and you're not struggling with money, even though your past life you were not a good person. And that's why we have this Five of Cups. Because even though you're an empress, you're still not feeling happy. You're not feeling good. Look at this female figure here. Look how she's crying by herself. She looks like she's sad, lonely, and she's crying. So you have wealth, you have money, you're blessed, but you're not happy. And you're sad. This is the manifestation of that bad karma from the past life. You being sad, unhappy, not fulfilled. You still feel lost because of your past life where you tricked other people. That's your bad karma manifesting for you now, even though you're an empress. So this is an example of good and bad karma happening at the same time. Your good karma is manifesting, that's why you became an empress, and you have wealth, and you don't struggle with money, and you attract a lot of people, and people look up to you, and they think you're incredible because you're an empress. But at the same time, you're paying back your bad karma through not being happy and being lost. They're happening at the same time. And this happens to a lot of souls around the world. Some people are given incredible things, but they're unhappy, and they're not fulfilled, and they're sad, and they're lonely. That's because of some bad karma they have done before, and they have to pay it. They have to pay it even though they're blessed with wealth. And they're blessed with wealth because in some other lifetime, they were amazing human beings. So that's why they're blessed with wealth. See how it works? Or another example could be, you're blessed with incredible health. You're the kind of person who can eat anything and not even exercise, not even go to the gym. And you're blessed with an amazing health. You never get sick. You have no problems in your body. You don't get diseases. You don't get sicknesses. You never get ill. But at the same time, you lack money and abundance. You're very healthy, but you don't have money. You were blessed with health because of a lifetime where you were an incredible human being. But at the same time, you lack money and abundance, and you struggle with money so much because in another lifetime, you were not a good person. So that's how karma works. And that's why I teach about it all the time. And I try to bring awareness about karma because it is so fatal. If you keep playing like this, sometimes good, sometimes bad, you're going to always repeat cycles and struggle in life. You're only going to have something and not the other. Health and no money. Or a lot of money but no health. And this happens to a lot of people too. How many millionaires out there you know that struggle with health problems? They have a lot of money, but they don't have the health to enjoy that money. So please be careful. Always thrive to generate good karma only. How? By being a good human being, by being a loving human being. Be helpful, be good, be the bigger person. Don't engage in useless arguments that leads to hate and fights and generating bad karma with other people. Don't build negative karmic ties with people. So that's what's happening to you. Your past life is bringing you this kind of misery and sadness that you're going through, but another life brought you abundance, so you're not struggling with money. And here we have the Six of Swords. The universe is telling you that one way to get out of this is to balance your energy. Number 6 represents love, and especially the Six of Air or the Six of Swords. We're talking about love. We're talking about balance, equal balance between divine masculine, divine feminine, and to be in the middle, always in the middle. So try to get out of this sad energy. It's okay. It's your past life. You've done something bad. It happened in the past. You're going to have to pay back that bad karma. One way you can pay back the bad karma is to help. You're an empress. You're blessed with money. Why don't you start something that can help other people? Maybe a charity, or maybe a shelter for animals to take care of the beautiful stray cats and dogs that people leave behind. Or take care of the environment. Start planting trees or invest in an environmental cause that can help the planet Earth. That's one way to get out of this bad karma. You're blessed with finances, you're blessed with wealth. Do good with that wealth. Help. Help other people. There are millions of people who are starving around the world. They don't have food, they don't have shelter, they don't have water. If the finances are available, there's so much you can do to help other people. And yet people don't choose to help. The amount of billionaires that exist in the world, they could solve world hunger, they can solve world problems, they can solve wars and hatred, but no one is going to do that, of course. So the universe is telling you, work on balancing your energies and redeeming yourself by generating more good karma in your life. That's what you need to focus on. What else do we have? We have the Queen of Cups. It's you. Again, this is your energy. The universe is telling you here, use your heart chakra. Love. Everything you do has to come from love. Look at you in this representation. You're fabulous, you're glorious, you're good looking, you're blessed with wealth, clearly blessed with abundance. So use that and act from your heart chakra. Do everything that comes from love, from the goodness of your heart. If it's not from love, don't do it. The universe is saying you have an incredible potential to change the world around you. Maybe not change the whole world, but change the world around you. Because you're inside the water and you have this cup. So you can easily use this cup to take the water that you live in. You live inside water. You're like a mermaid. So you have an abundance of water. Water is given to you. And you have a cup. So use this cup to fill it and give to other people from that water, little by little. If someone needs some water, fill the cup and give them. That's how you can get out of this karmic debt that you need to pay back. That stems from your past life. And one last card for this beautiful pile. We have the Chariot, a major arcana. Keep moving forward with doing good, generating good karma, because this is the trap that most people fall in when they repeat cycles. For example, if you're blessed in this lifetime with abundance, and you just use that abundance for yourself and you don't help others, you don't generate good karma with it, you're gonna repeat the cycles in your next life. You're reborn again, and you're not gonna have that abundance because you exhausted it, you used it in this lifetime. So you used it in your next life. The universe is gonna ask, what do you have in your karmic bank accounts? Did you gather any good karma from your previous life? If you didn't gather anything good, in your next life, you're going to struggle again. You're going to repeat the cycle. You might repeat the cycle of becoming a charlatan again, who is looking to make money by any means. And so you don't want to repeat those cycles. It's very dangerous. And that's how many humans, many souls are stuck in this wheel of samsara for thousands and thousands of years. Not just hundreds, for thousands of years. They're stuck in the wheel and they don't know how to get out of it, over and over and over and over. And you watching this reading is a proof that you probably have been in this cycle for a very long time. You're not just an old soul, you're like an ancient soul. And you're drained and you're tired. No matter what you have money or you have health or whatever you're blessed with, you just feel like you're drained all the time. Because you've been in this wheel of samsara for too long. It's time to get out of it. How do you get out of it? By reaching your enlightenment. But how do you even get to enlightenment? First of all, fix your karma. Before we even talk about enlightenment, karma has to be fixed. All of the bad karma has to be paid back, while generating good karma, while being a good human. So if in this lifetime you're blessed with money, with finances, use that to help other people. Use that to make the world a better place, at least the world around you. Because the world can never be changed by anyone. This dimension has been designed for this purpose, for karma to be paid back. I say it and repeat it. And this is something that the Buddha have understood 2,500 years ago, and people don't get it, especially the religious people, people in the New Age, whoever. No one gets this. They don't understand it. That's why you keep hearing over and over around the world from different religions, you're meant to change the world, help people change the world. No, the world is not going to change because the universe designed it this way. There's always going to be wars in this earth. There's always going to be killings and hatred and suffering in this world because the universe said so. Because the force of creation said so. Because creation designed this earth to be like this. It designed it for karma to be paid back. So it is a kind of hell in a way. That's why it's the middle plane. That's why in the wheel of samsara, it's the plane of the middle. Even in the Norse tradition, they call it mid-earth or Midgard, because it's the plane of the middle. It has both hell and both heaven. It's connected to the heavens, but it's connected to the hells. So it's designed this way for karma to be paid back. The people who do good, they can experience the good side of this earth. The people who do bad, they will experience the bad side of this earth. It cannot be changed. You cannot change it because creation made it so. So your role in this earth is to work on yourself to get out of this earth. That's how it works. It's like someone, you know how humans are? It's like they go to a jail and they're like, I'm going to change this jail. I'm going to change everyone in this jail. The jail is full of criminals, murderers, rapists, pedophiles, like all of the worst souls you can imagine. But you have someone who goes to that jail and he or she says, I'm going to change this jail and make it a heaven. Yes, it's ambitious. Yes, it's good. Yes, the intention is incredible. It's beautiful to be like that. It's beautiful to want the world to be a better place. I want the world to be a better place. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't care. I wish this world was full of love and everyone caring for each other. But realistically speaking, it doesn't work like that. That jail cannot be changed. Maybe you can change at max, maybe 20 people in that jail, and I'm being generous here. Maybe you can change the life of 20 people and they're not going to be bad people. But what about the other 500 people in the jail? So that's how this earth is. You can only change so many people around you. That's it. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You think you can change 8 billion people with the karmas they're carrying on their shoulders? So keep moving forward, keep doing good. I hope this reading helps. This is what I have, and I'm called to stop here. Let me know in the comment section if this reading resonates. I hope it helps you on your beautiful journey. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you in the next reading. Zohresh, lirimes undrach es koroloromondes, fastros. Yeah.